I am doubling down on the McLaren Mercury Capri, whatever you want to call it. I figure, okay, it'll get me or the collection into the muscle car game, so that's good. It is unique. It is a little bit of an oddball, and also it's a Fox body. There's a huge following on Fox bodies, so it'll get me into a whole nother genre of car enthusiasts, which is another goal for the channel and the collection, is to kind of develop cars and a lot of different subcultures of car enthusiasts. So there's definitely, the muscle car section, American muscle car. I don't have one of those. There's definitely a Fox body part of that, which is pretty big. And, parts are also relatively cheap. So whatever we find wrong, it should be fairly easy to keep this car moving and on the road. So I'm diving in. So with that, we're going to go on a little ride. It is a good old 35 degrees here in Chicago. I got to take the car to A&L for paint, but I really can't stand it with the roof up. So I will be taking the ride freezing, bundled up, with the roof down, because it is just one way I'm accepting that I'm going to like this car more, is with the roof down. So here we go. It's a chilly one. So luckily this does have a really nice seat heater. The lumbar support ladder does not work. I don't know, it could be a motor, the bladder could be busted, or just an electrical hookup. It works on the passenger seat, not on the driver's seat, but not too worried about that. But the seat heater works and is quite nice. I unfortunately have no radio. The antenna's broken, so it just comes in as all static. But going for a ride. Usually when I'm driving my car, I get a lot of looks like, what the heck is that? Today, it's more about, why the heck is that guy driving with a top down when it's freezing cold out? I don't even know why.
So here's the plan. Since the Capri was supposed to be a more European-styled Fox body, the goal will be to enhance that with a more Euro-style tuner build. I'm calling it the Eurofox. A&L Body Shop is going to start things off by getting the car looking its best. We're going to strip off all the paint, get rid of all the overspray, and correct any bodywork that gets revealed. Next, we're going to add some period correct body modifications by adding a new old stock hood scoop and rear wing. Of course, we're also going to add a ground effects kit. I didn't want to go with any common Mustang kits, so I wanted to find something a little bit different. Xenon makes a kit specifically for the 85 Capri, but they did not have a picture of it on file, so I couldn't see what it looked like. But I went ahead and just made the purchase anyway, so let's just call this the mystery body kit for now. Once all the body work is straight, we're going to go in with a full proper repaint in the original black. Wrapping the car would have saved me a lot of money, but since this is such a rare car, I wanted to treat this as a restoration plus and really do it right. We are going to take some liberties by painting the trim something more interesting. I was thinking like either a sand beige, metallic brass, or copper color. We're going to rewrap the entire upholstery in the original tan leather, but add some touches like the seat inserts and the door cards with a tan plaid fabric to really enhance that Euro vibe. This car is screaming for a proper sound system, so we're going to go with an Audison Voce 2 system that will replace the 9 factory speaker locations and then add even more speakers and a custom subwoofer cabinet to that back cargo area. The last thing we need to do to get the Eurofox style on point is the wheels. I'm thinking about a BBS mesh with a big 3-step lip. Of course, in a coordinating color combination with the trim. Once all the styling is complete and it's looking just the way we want, it'll be Toge Factory's turn to add all the performance modifications we're planning. This includes a new suspension kit with new control arms, sway bars, coilovers, Willwood brakes, everything needed to make it ride proper. I'm also considering putting this on airlift because I think the Eurofox will look really cool all dumped out on air. For the engine, we're going to take that stock 220-ish horsepower and nearly double it with new cams, lifters, push rods, cylinder heads, you name it, the whole treatment. The goal will be to have this all done in time to drive from Illinois to North Carolina for Foxtoberfest and see what the real Fox Body community thinks of this build. And that about sums it up for Project Eurofox. If there's anything you'd like to see come to life in this build, drop them in the comments. I'd love to see what you're thinking and possibly incorporate them into the build. And please like and subscribe. This way I know that this is the kind of content you want to see. Thanks again for watching.